Hello, good evening, and welcome. Okay, that was cheesy, and I won't be doing that again, but seriously, welcome, and thank you for choosing to watch The D Word with me, Dean Major. D, of course, referring to depression. However, I will be talking about a number of subjects, not just depression. I'm going to be talking about anxiety disorders, addictions, suicide, the effects of bullying, um, all things that I have personally gone through and have survived. Obviously, because I'm talking to you right now. But on a serious matter, I really do want to spread the word and get awareness of mental health conditions out there. Despite it being 2014, there are still a number of people who, dismiss depression as, some weakness or just an excuse not to face life. Well, trust me, depression is real and it hurts. It hurts a hell of a lot. And I just want to help others who are going through, these things which I have been through and ultimately survived. And ironically enough, I was thinking about this show and thought, oh my God, I've got to get a script together. I've got to work everything out. And I said, you know what, just wing it. I'm just going to talk from the heart. There is no script. So there's bound to be, bloopers, if you like, or I may lose my train of thought. I just felt it was better just to speak openly without a script. So, if I make a mistake or if I stutter or mispronounce something, please forgive me. I'm just human. But yes, so moving on, I want this to be an interactive show, and as such, I am welcoming questions and comments. You can email those to this address here somewhere, which is thedword74@gmail.com. Maybe you're somebody who's experiencing depression or anxiety, and you have questions. Please do send those because despite not having a PhD in psychology, I have a wealth of first-hand experience, which I think is worth a lot more than some paper diploma. I don't claim to be the world's expert on these subjects, but I pretty much know what I'm talking about. And so please, comments and emails are very much welcomed. And also, please do subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be making videos on an extremely regular basis. I may not go for the full studio setup we have here. Maybe it might just be a cell phone video, but I will be making videos to keep everyone updated and answering your questions. Now, as well as answering sort of questions or just talking about these subjects, I also want to just share my whole story over the course of the coming weeks. I began writing a book, but it was just too time consuming, and I just feel it's easier to sort of tell these stories to the camera. Um, you know, People might say, oh, who's this guy? Why do I want to hear his story? Well, believe it or not, it's a hell of a story, which of course includes depression, anxiety, alcoholism, drug addiction, suicide, and there will be a number of, which might be, looking back are quite humorous. Some humorous stories, involving gangsters, dime store hookers. Basically, my story reads like a chapter from the Motley Crue book, which I'm not proud of these facts, but these things did happen. But I survived, and I'm here to tell the story. So before I sign off here, I just want to share a real brief anecdote, which regarding a panic attack I had, well, not many years ago, at least 10 years ago. But I'm sure some of you can relate to what I'm about to say, and some people are going to say, "Oh, that's pathetic," but that's up to you to think those things. But this really did happen. So like I said, at least 10 years ago, I was out and about, and it was lunchtime, and I was really hungry. and I saw a guy come out of a deli with the best looking sandwich I ever saw. You know, this thing had turkey, ham, salami, there was lettuce, there was tomatoes, and it just looked absolutely delicious. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have one of those sandwiches. But then it occurred to me I would have to ask for that sandwich. And, you know, the panic began to set in. I'm thinking, oh my God, what do I ask for? What if I say something wrong? What if I, you know, don't know what to put on the dressing or what have you? Just basically, I was talking myself out of ordering the sandwich because of the anxiety that was taking place. I just had this numbness. I just thought, oh my God, I cannot ask this stranger to make me this sandwich. And, you know, as I said, I was absolutely starving, and I mean, my mouth was watering at the prospect of eating this sandwich. So, you know, I summoned up the courage, walked into the deli, and up to the counter, and I bought a packet of chips. Yep, I could not ask for that sandwich, and grabbed the first thing I could that didn't require me to ask for anything, and I walked out with a packet of chips, and I've hated myself. I just thought, you asshole, why couldn't you ask for that sandwich? But at that moment, the anxiety and the panic that I was experiencing, I just could not get the words out. And you know, I'm sure this is something a lot of people who suffer anxiety can relate to. It's horrible, and you know, like I said, a sandwich isn't a big deal, but it's just an example of how fear can take over and stop us from doing things that we really want to do. So that's just one little story there, which hopefully some people can relate to. But yes, so in closing, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and please do keep checking back. You know, obviously if you subscribe, you'll get an email or whatever telling you there's a new video. But I'm hoping to, you know, create a lot of these videos and just hopefully help others. So, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.